Oh, wait! I forgot. It's locked up, but good thing I know that I've still got a key to a building that's closed. Come on in. It's a good thing I got that key because, once again, here in the state of Minnesota, the Lake Superior Railroad Museum at the St. Louis County Depot in downtown Duluth is closed, just about like everything else. And it's not just because it's Thanksgiving either. No, we're going to be closed for at least 4 weeks. So Josh and I decided that we would do our videos again, which were so popular, and we'll periodically release them now and then. We have a very special train story for this very special Thanksgiving Day. All aboard, let's go to the trains. Remember when people used to travel for Thanksgiving? You know, go home, visit family, friends, relatives. Everyone gather around a huge big table with turkey and fixings and all those wonderful dishes that you would make, and people would dine together. It seems so long ago, doesn't it? Well, it was only a year ago. But still, we think about Thanksgiving, we think about travel. We think about over the river and through the wood to grandfather's house away. We would stop not for toy or tot, but for 'tis this Thanksgiving Day. Lydia Child wrote that in 1844. It was all about getting together on Thanksgiving. What if you were traveling on Thanksgiving and hadn't made it to your destination? Maybe you were on the train. Well, the railroads would take care of you in holiday fashion, with special menus just for the occasion. But because you're having dinner in the diner, you're not going to dress like this. You're going to dress up. Having dinner in the diner was an occasion, especially if it's a holiday like Thanksgiving. You would dress like this and certainly wouldn't wear sweatpants or a hoodie. Now that we're dressed right, let's go have dinner. We're on the China car display at the Lake Superior Railroad Museum. This is where we honor the traditions of railroad dining, both in culinary skills and in specially made silverware, china, and all the accoutrements you need to dine. So, let's do that. Let's sit down, remove our masks, and have dinner in the diner. It's Thanksgiving Day and you're traveling on the train. You'd rather be with friends and family and relatives, but the railroads know that they can at least serve you what you'd be having at home, which would be a wonderful special meal just for the occasion. Because these are artifacts, I'm wearing these gloves, but here's a historic menu from the Union Pacific Railway for their Streamliner Special. And look at this. You get a breast of turkey with all the fixings. For how much? Oh, the incredible price of just $3.25. Kids eat half price for $1.25. Now, because we are at a Northern Pacific setting, and we know that because of the Northern Pacific logo on all the silverware and plates, and we have a special menu from the Northern Pacific as well. This is from their North Coast Limited, and it's a special holiday menu. The North Coast Limited began on April 29th in 1900. It was the premier train of the Northern Pacific, which, by the way, is celebrating their 150th anniversary this year. The train originally went from St. Paul to the West Coast. In 1909, they expanded the service to include Chicago through the Twin Cities to the West Coast. But now here's their holiday menu, and this is from 1967. The holiday menu for Christmas or for Thanksgiving featured, of course, young sliced breast of turkey with all the fixing. How much for this? Oh, you're going to have to pay a little bit more. It's $3.75. And it has all the fixings, including the famous sage dressing. And I just happen to have the recipe card for that sage dressing right here. 2 medium onions diced up, a 1/4 cup of minced bacon, a 1/2 cup of meat fat. And you could use lard or you could use suet if you wanted to. 12 cups of crumbled bread and 1.5 cup of sage. We have a teaspoon of ground nutmeg and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper and a full teaspoon of salt and then 3/4 cup of cream. You saute the onions and the bacon and then you mix that with the crumbs and all the other fixings, and then of course at the last minute you add the cream. And this will stuff a 16-pound turkey, and it was quite the famous recipe. All the railroads had their own recipes, and they had their own special silver and china to serve it on. But they did do specials for Thanksgiving. And this is Thanksgiving for you and Thanksgiving for us. We are thankful for many things. One is, of course, our health, now more than ever. We're certainly thankful for our friends and family. And we hope that if you can't be with them, they know you love them, as you do they. And of course, we're thankful for you watching these videos, which we will release periodically. In the meantime, of course, it's not a task to wear a mask. It's the right thing to do. Wash your hands a lot. Keep that social distance. Always cover your coughs. Don't touch your face. And by the way, you're wondering what I'm doing for Thanksgiving? I got it all figured out. I've got the Hungry Man Swanson's TV sliced turkey dinner. So don't worry about me. I'll be fine. In the meantime, happy Thanksgiving, and let's take care of each other.